What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and man, this is a tough one. So, I think like a lot of people, I was really excited to get the new dashboard. I really do like it. I like the direction they're going with it. However, it just doesn't work very well. It's really not where I want it to be, and generally speaking, I don't have. I get that it's a beta, and they're working on some things, but I can't. I'm too frustrated with it. Too often, programs crash, and I can't get out of them. For instance, anytime I try to go in here and look at notifications, I've got all my activity feed. If I'm gonna try to look at this game clip, this is what it does. It brings me to my profile. And it doesn't tell me which actual clip we're working with, And I have to go over to my feed and I have to try to find it. This one's always at the top for no reason whatsoever. So, I have to, figure out, which one somebody actually liked, So, now I get out of it and whatever. And just things are just crashing, kind of nonstop. And it's just getting frustrating. I'll be in an actual game and I'm ready to dashboard out, and I'll, double click the center button, and it's going to, keep me frozen in the game. And I end up having to do a hard reset in order to get out of it. So, I'm making this video more as, a warning to people before they go into the update. And I've posted on the preview program message board a couple times. Nobody ever comments on it. Nobody ever acknowledges it. So, excuse me. I hope that people are, with Microsoft are reading my comments, and I hope that I was able to at least help somewhat. I do appreciate the option to get into the dashboard, and I really appreciate that they're bringing this to the the public early, with the option to to be a part of it. I just can't do it anymore, and I'm under the assumption, yeah, right here, I think I can, let's see, remove console from the program. Choose to opt in for consideration to participate in the preview. Updates will be released approximately twice a week. Choose this option to wait until later to access, but remain in the preview program. So that's what I'm going to do. If you change your consoles group, you could lose some installed games, apps, settings. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay. So basically, your removal request will take up to 72 hours to process. Choosing this option will restore factory defaults to your console and erase all locally stored accounts, apps, games, saved game settings, and home Xbox associations. We recommend moving your content to an external hard drive before submitting this request. I have most of my stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do that. But anyway, that's how you opt out, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and back up some stuff, just so I can make sure that I don't lose anything that I already have. But I hate to do it. I love the opportunity to help Microsoft and Xbox make their product better. It's listening to me. Stop listening. And I want to help make the product better. I just I've been a part of the preview program for a very long time, ever since they pretty much announced it. And the updates have been, there have been little hiccups here and there. I think everybody kind of expects that as being part of the program. But this update, I don't want to call it broken, but it's there's too many hiccups. It's too much. Like, I can't even get into party chat with people. And I know that that sometimes happens from time to time, but like even other people in the preview program, like I tried to get into a party chat with somebody last night, and like it just flat out didn't work. And he's in the preview program too. So I don't want to discourage people from being a part of the program. You know, obviously people helping and participating in this program is what is going to help Microsoft make it better. And I hope I've done my part. Just at this point, I don't know if I can keep doing it. So that's a cautionary tale to all those people that haven't updated yet, that haven't gotten the update. You know, you may want to reconsider. You know, yes, it's awesome to be a part of something before everybody else. You know, that's a really cool thing. But I just don't know if it's really worth it anymore. You know, at least as far as this update goes, I don't. I'm nervous about them being ready for October or November. I feel like it's going to get pushed back. To be honest with you, I don't think they're remotely ready for this. There's just way too much. Like, so some of the things, since we're here, some of the things that I don't like. So, you know, let's just go into my, you know, activity feed. Oh, these are messages. No, activity feed. So yeah, all right. This person left a comment. You know, can't wait to get the game. It brings me to my profile. So this is great. Now, one of the recommendations I had is where it says appear offline and customize profile, and where it shows my avatar doing its thing. You know, move that up a little bit. Also, make the avatar bigger. You know, there's all this dead space on this screen. And in the row, see where it says the number 6 for 6 years? Give us badges. You know, if I get 100% completion on a game, you know, put the game tile right there across the bottom as like a trophy case. You know, one of the great things that PlayStation has is the Platinum Trophy. And that's one of the few things that I envy, you know, PlayStationers for having, is that Platinum Trophy. So, you know, this is an opportunity to put that right down across the bottom, right on the main profile page. You know, you've earned it. You got all the achievements in a game. Give us trophies there. So that was my first recommendation. Then you go over to the feed page, okay, and there's just so much dead space. So much dead space here. Like, I appreciate that everything's big and everything, but it's just so much dead space. You know, like, it's not even, some of it isn't even loading right away. Like, it's next gen. It shouldn't take that long to load, you know? And then, like, the left trigger, right trigger is supposed to bring you back to the top. Left bumper, right bumper, one of the two, it doesn't. So if I want to get over to the next thing, all right, well, I can just press left and right. So then you have achievements, you know? And here's what I'm saying. I've got 100% completion on Lego Dimensions, you know? Give me that little badge right there, that icon. Give that to me in a trophy case on the front page showing that I have 100% completion. Somebody was also asking about like Netflix and stuff like that, where those achievements went, and I don't know. They're not here. You know, Netflix and YouTube and stuff are giving out achievements, and I don't see them here, so it's very possible they don't exist, you know? And then following and friends, like, I feel like this should be closer. And I don't know how I feel about, you know, this, as a whole, you know? I mean, it's not bad. I mean, but again, there's a lot of dead space. You know, you could probably fit 4 to a row here. So, I mean, that's just the profile, you know, other things. There's all this right here. This, dead space. You don't need all this right here, okay? And then the disc that's in the tray is all the way at the bottom. Like, and then you've got all these tiles and everything, you know. Why do I need all this if I have all that, you know? How about, you know, right here, this where the one guide is, you just have, you know, most recent stuff go right across right here. Because if you look here, there's all this dead space in game DVR. You have all that dead space, you know? So those are just a couple of the ideas that I have to help fix this. And, you know, the store itself, like one guide should be after the store. Like I don't ever need to use the one guide. And maybe there are people that do, and that's cool, I get it. But it should be after the store, you know? Like, I should be able to get to the store first. And, you know, when you go to the store, you don't need it all to be on the main page. It shouldn't be a big deal to click the store and enter a sub-menu, you know? And then be able to exit it. You know, and then you go into the game store and you've got new releases. Okay, that's cool. And it's cool that they're even, you know, highlighting, you know, literally everything right here. You got your top-rated games, which I don't... Okay, sure. But, you know, you've got all this wasted space elsewhere, but this is all you have right here, and you're going to make people dig in. You know, I don't understand why there's not more rows. Why isn't there, like, demos right there in the front? New add-ons, popular add-ons. Like, you're going to make us scroll through, you know, all of this and all of this, but there's nothing there, you know? And then you get to the community page, okay? I think I skipped this. Like, so much wasted space. There's no, you know, leaderboard. There's just these huge graphics, and, you know, I don't know, man. I just don't feel like this is the best way to do it. And then here's where I was actually having the complaint. You know, you get all the way down to here, and then left trigger, right trigger is supposed to bring you to the top. So you can do, like, left bumper, right bumper to get out of there, but, you know, if you're on the community page, you have to, like, scroll all the way to the top. So there's just so many little things that I would change, and I hope they change. And, you know, I'm just a little surprised that you know, are not already implemented. You have to go all the way down to here, like this little itty bitty choice to browse everything, you know? I think the store was actually a bit of a step back for them. Once you're in here, you know, you've got everything, you know? And this is, I don't see why you can't have this. This is exactly what should be on the main page. So I don't know why you can't just have the store be all one tab, and, you know, you can have, you know, games, apps, music, and movies, TV, all here, and then, you know, an option for each one just to drive into their store. That would make it so much cleaner. And, you know, I realize that, you know, at this point right here, it looks clean across the top until you get to the store. I just don't... I think they're outthinking themselves. So, those are some of my critiques, and that is why I am opting out of the program. You know, I've got a 5 terabyte hard drive, so I can move a lot of stuff over. You know, I just wanted to share my experience with people and show people that, you know, hey, this is what's going on. So maybe be careful what you wish for, because I feel like it's bad enough that it's impeding on my experience. I don't want to have to reboot my entire console every single time I have to, you know, get into a different game. If I've been, like, usually it happens if I've been playing a game for an extended period of time. I'll try to exit the game and I can't even get to the dashboard. Like, the game will not exit out of the dashboard, you know, and I end up having to hold down the power button on the console and completely reboot it. So, So yeah, I'll be opting out. If you have any questions, let me know, and we'll see you.